What's up, everyone? Here with another video. And today, I just want to remind everybody to discipline yourself. You know, Dis- discipline yourself. Set a schedule for yourself. If you got a mission, if you got a goal, if you got something that you're pursuing in life, go ahead and plan it out. Write it down. Keep your energy active in that field of getting something done. Because if you don't, and you leave it up to your default self, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out the way you think it's gonna work out. You gotta make a new you for the new life you wish to have. So every day, just work on and focus on things that are gonna help you grow and help you pursue what you wanna do in your life, Have discipline. Discipline yourself, Shoot, you gotta stay strong. This is a marathon. This ain't a sprint. You gotta, plan out your life. The whole nine. So make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Because if you're not, then you're gonna be lost, I had to discipline myself. I had to set a schedule for myself. I had to wake up every day and be like, okay, who do I want to be? Not not what somebody else wants me to be. Who do I want to be? Who do I need to be? What do I need to do to get there? And these are the questions that I'm asking every day. And, which each question I ask, I get an answer. And I, apply that answer to my life. I apply the information into my life. Like being yourself, being free, being more unique, just stuff like that. So, always wake up with a purpose. Always wake up with your vision on your mind. Ever since I did that for myself, I'm creating more abundance in my life. I'm creating more prosperity, more creativity, more peace, more love, more happiness. I'm even attracting amazing people just randomly. Like I attract information literally randomly. I could be walking down the street and just all of a sudden be speaking to somebody who's waking. Like it literally happened to me before. One time I was walking with my homie Jeremiah, and all of a sudden, just randomly, some dude started with some, I forgot his name. I wouldn't give out his name like that anyways if I knew it. But some guy just started walking with us and talking to us, giving us the game, helping us understand, the deeper secrets about life and how, life is basically just, a simulation. It's an illusion. It's what we make it to be. It's what we, create. So every day I'm focused on becoming the greatest version of myself. Every day I'm sitting and disciplining myself, spending time alone, understanding who I am, because that's the biggest thing of all, is to understand who you are. That's the number one thing about self-discipline, is to be able to sit by yourself, no phone, no TV, nobody around, go out in nature and just understand yourself, understand and untangle what's going on in your mind. Because in order to discipline yourself, you have to undo, what's been done in the past. What you're holding on to, you gotta let go of all that. Because if you keep dragging it into the next life that you're trying to build for yourself, it's only gonna, come at you with a stronger effect. And I try to tell my peers this. I'm 19 going on 20. I try to tell them, like, hey, if you don't deal with what you're dealing with now, it's going to come at you way harder and way stronger later on in life. I tell them this information, and then I tell them the information. I tell them exactly what I'm doing. I try to help them, and then they don't do it and wondering why they don't get the same results as me. Like, oh, but I do speak into existence, but it doesn't work. That's why it didn't work, because you don't even believe it works. Another thing about self-discipline is that you have to discipline yourself to believe in yourself. That is the realest thing. If you not believe in yourself, you're not gonna grow. A lot of people might say, oh yeah, I believe in myself, but they're not actually believing in their own work. They're not believing in themselves. You know, I see it all the time in the studio. People come in and they're looking for validation for me because they hear my music. They see that I'm doing it. They see that I'm getting my money. They see that I'm progressing. They see that I'm, you know, rocking with the finest clothes. They see me with the nice, expensive piercings and whatever, you know, with the nice jewelry. They're like, man, I just want some validation. It's like, nah, man, like you got to get that from yourself. You got to understand that the only person that matters in your life is you. You got to understand that you got to believe in and find the validation within yourself. You know, you gotta believe in yourself. You can't doubt yourself. You know, they come through and they're like, oh man, I believe in myself. I could do this. And then they start doing it. And then they realize that this is a freaking marathon. They realize that, oh man, I got to make more tracks. I got to do this, that, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the 100th, and the 200th, and the millionth. Oh man, wait a minute. Yo, how you do this? I apply the same steps on repeat. I made myself insane to doing new things. My repeat of life is always doing something new. My repeat of life is always corely and strongly believing in myself. I made it that way. My repeat in life is always looking for the best route that is going to make me stronger and make me more abundant and make me, you know, more successful and be able to do what I want to do. It all stems from believing in myself. You know, it all stems from believing in myself. You know, like I said, people come through and like, man, how you do this? How you do that? It's like, I believe in myself. I believe that I could make my music sound the way that I want it to. And now it does. I believe that I could have a musician name that suits me best. That doesn't limit me or limit other people's mind into thinking I'm one thing. Because I'm ether. You know? I'm infinite. I'm unpredictable. You don't know what's coming next for me. But know that it's going to be positive and know that it's going to help you grow. That's all you need to know. You know? Shoot. I live in the ether web. You feel me? Because I believe in myself. I believed in who I wanted to be in my life. You know? People come through and they hear their stuff and they're like, man, what? Because they don't really believe that they can do it. I had to sit here by myself sometimes. When I first started, I had my homies around me, you know, we was doing our thing. You know, I'm gonna put up videos. We still doing our thing, but you know, we're on our own path right now. And bro, I've still been in the studio. You know, right now we're going through some upgrades. You know, I'm just getting to organize. And yeah. But I've been in the studio. This studio, because you know, unfortunately, my grandfather passed, and we got to, you know, get rid of all of his stuff. So I was in here, working, cooking, every day, going insane, going mad, and I'm ready to keep doing that. I've always been ready to keep doing that. I like that rush, and I always have. It's an addiction for me. That's always been an addiction for me. That drive, that fire, that flame, that, oh man, I gotta achieve something big. It's always been like that for me. As a kid, I've always been doing big stuff. This ain't new to me. You know, that's why I'm 20, you know, 19 right now, but that's why I'm turning 20 still with the same energy. I plan to be a millionaire by 21. And I'm not even joking. So let's get it. Because I believe in myself. I always believed in myself. And I always will believe in myself. And this is what I try to tell people. Don't ask me if don't ask me if it sounds hot. I tell them, don't ask me if it sounds hot. How do you feel about it? Because me, I don't care. I honestly don't care how your music sounds. I just want your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to keep it real, though. I'm going to keep it real. If I genuinely like you as a person and I like what you spitting and I like your message, then I'll critique your shit. But if you're like, you know, trying to be like everybody else, you know, ununique, and be like, hey, man, that's up to you. Do you like it? Because I've heard this before. Yeah, it's fire. Yeah, it's up to the calculated, music of the mainstream. Cool. Do your thing, but do you like it? How do you feel about it? Do you believe in yourself? What do you want to do to it? Because, me, I already know. But what do you want to do to it? You have all this fire and drive. Show me what you got. So I highly advise people to always believe in themselves. Stay strong. Keep your head up. Love yourself. Validate yourself with whatever you do. Be you. And that's my message for today, I guess. Because, hey, results happen. Everything's a blessing in disguise. Everything's a blessing in disguise. Everything's a blessing in disguise. One thing that everybody needs to know is that you'll grow. You might not like the way that you're growing, but you're going to grow. I had to face that for myself. I might not like the way that I'm growing. I hate the way that I'm growing. I might be failing on NoFap sometimes, and it sucks. It sucks. It really sucks. Like let's cut the forgiving yourself thing real quick. That it sucks. It really sucks. It makes me mad. But hey, it's a process. It's a journey. Everything's a journey. And like I said, I might get into that on YouTube too. The whole NoFap journey. Yeah. So everything's a process. You might not like the way you're growing, but you're making progress. You're doing something. If you are, to the people that are doing something that actually listen to me and actually apply what I'm talking about, which is probably like 1%, then understand that, hey, you might not like the way you're growing. It might make you mad. It might make you pissed. It might make you want to punch the wall. It might make you want to jump out your window. It might make you want to, hurt yourself. But don't do it because it's terrible. You don't want to go that route. I've been that route and it's bad. It's really bad. But at the same time, good and bad is just a construct. But you don't want to go down that route because it leads to nothing. So the best way is to channel all that energy, all that rage, all that, man, why is this not growing yet? Da 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 da, blah blah blah, whatever the fucking topic is, whatever the thing is. You might not like the way you're growing, but you're growing. Is all you need to know. And that's what a lot of people have not told me. I go through all these YouTube videos and whatever, and yeah, they help a lot because I'm seeking the truth. I'm not seeking some bull crap. I'm seeking the straight truth. Shout out to Fresh and Fit, Infinite Waters, Alan Watts. You know what I'm saying? I'm studying. I'm actually studying what I have to know, what I'm meant to know as a masculine being. And one thing that I haven't heard yet is that, hey, you're growing. You are growing. But you might not like the way you're growing, but you're growing. You're going to be there. That's just one phrase I haven't heard. I like that, and I came up with it. So, yeah. Love yourself. Be yourself. And, yep. The more this channel grows, the more I'm going to express my uniqueness and just be me, because it's going to be awesome. Y'all going to see what I'm talking about. Shoot, I'm successful. Everything I do is successful. Everything I do is successful. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I got to flick the wrist. You know what I'm saying? Got to stretch it out because I already know. Shoot. Hey, and you successful too. If you watching this, you major successful. So with that being said, stay in tune. Love yourself. Stay strong. Be you. The whole nine. Don't give up. Because we're going up. So, more videos coming soon, more unique videos, more ether, infinite creativity shit coming. So stay tuned.